Between 1918 and 1919, New Orleans was terrorized by a brutal and mysterious killer who became known as the Axeman. Unlike many serial killers, his attacks seemed random, striking fear across the city and leaving residents unsure if they would survive the night. The first known attack occurred in May 1918, when Joseph Maggio, a grocer, and his wife were assaulted in their home with an axe. Both survived, but the brutality and randomness of the attack sent shockwaves through the Italian-American community. Over the next year, several other families were attacked, often at night, while they slept. In some cases, victims were killed. In others, they were left wounded, terrified, and scarred for life. What made the Axeman especially terrifying was his apparent taunting of the city. In March 1919, a letter attributed to the killer was published in a New Orleans newspaper. The letter claimed that the Axeman would spare anyone playing jazz music on a specific night. It read like a manifesto, chilling, theatrical, and impossible to ignore. That night, hundreds of families reportedly left their doors unlocked and hosted jazz parties, hoping to survive. Many did, though others were not so lucky. Despite an intense investigation, the Axeman was never caught. Police had few leads, and the attacks appeared completely random, with no clear motive beyond terrorizing residents. Some theorized that he targeted Italian-American families due to gang rivalries. Others suspected the attacks were purely sadistic. The legend of the Axeman also became entwined with New Orleans culture, as jazz, spirits, and late-night revelry became part of the city's folklore. The letter and the killer's apparent obsession with music turned him into an almost mythic figure, part criminal, part ghostly presence. Even today, the Axeman remains unsolved. Historians, true crime enthusiasts, and paranormal investigators continue to debate his identity, his motives, and whether the killings were purely human cruelty or influenced by something darker. A killer who struck at random, a city held hostage by fear, and a mystery that still chills New Orleans to this day. Subscribe and visit the page for a deeper dive into these stories.